Hey guys, Joss here. So we're now part 3 of our K10 build-off series, guys. And I have a couple things I want to show you today for the truck. Nothing too major, but we got to keep moving because our deadline is quickly approaching. Now, we've only done some minor cosmetic upgrades so far. I know we're probably not going to win any trophies with this truck or anything. This is all just for fun. Couple things I want to take care of. First of all, in the last video we painted up our factory bumper, and we were talking that we ordered the new RC4WD drive aluminum bumper. So that actually just arrived, so we have this to open and look at today. You can see there part number S0039, and yeah, I'm really excited to look at this, guys. It should look really good on there. The black and chrome just looks amazing on this truck. So we're gonna get that open and put on the truck. As well as we talked about upgrading the rear taillights. So this is Traxxas lights off a K10 High Trail, part number 8135. And guys, these are officially licensed by GM. So I just have one here. As you can see, it actually has the reverse section and everything already on there. If you just go over to the rear of the truck, you can see the difference, guys. It's just one small little detail, but I think it's gonna look really good. It's gonna look better than these ones, I can just tell already. So we're gonna look at doing that as well. So first things first, I'm gonna get this bumper opened up and we'll have a quick look at it. All right, guys, wow, this thing is actually really gorgeous. You couldn't really tell when it was in the bag. It looked, it didn't look as shiny, but once you get it out of the bag, wow, this thing has got some bling to it. Yeah, it is nice. So this one's got this kind of protruding rubber there. This one doesn't. It's just a true metal bumper, so it's more realistic. But I think that's gonna look really nice on there, guys. It's gonna bling in the sun. Really excited about this. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get this one off and pop this one on, have a better look at it. So guys, one thing I want to do actually before we put this on is to put some chrome polish on it. Not so much to polish it, but just more to protect the chrome and just help with water and stuff like that, and just protect it from light scratches and stuff like that. So just gonna go ahead and hit it with some like Mother's chrome polish, some stuff I had. We'll see what that does. All right, so guys, one thing I just want to point out that it does come with included hardware. So the one on the left here is these are the factory screws, and these ones on the right, these are the included screws. So you can see there's quite a bit of difference. So these are more for metal. You don't want to use the factory screws for the plastic in the metal ones. So you want to make sure you use the included screws that came with the bumper. All right, there it is, guys. Really happy with that. Looks totally awesome. It's got this nice chrome look to it, and it's just looks a little cleaner. Doesn't protrude as much. Yeah, I'm really liking that look, guys. Really nice. Now, not sure what we're gonna do with the old one, plastic one. We might look at putting it on this project. Not sure if we're gonna go with this big winch bumper on this truck or not. We may look at just putting that bumper on there for right now. We'll see what kind of direction this takes, but yeah, really happy with this so far, guys. Not even sure if I'm going to put the front plate back on. Just kind of like that clean chrome look. Looks really awesome. All right, so next thing I want to do is get our rear lights off and take a look and see how we're going to get the other ones on there. Okay, so we just got everything out of the bag here. So it comes with these front ones as well. We're not going to use those, but that's kind of cool. So honestly, guys, I'm not even sure if this is going to work or not. I'm just kind of basing it off of looks. I've never done this before, so I have no idea if this is going to work. It has these inner buckets as well. Some hardware. Like I said, we may even just end up using the lens. I have honestly no idea. I just know that it's probably gonna look good. I have no idea if it's actually gonna work. So I'm gonna start by taking these lenses off here, and then we'll have a quick look at it after that. All right, guys, so what I did to get the lens off there was just took an X-Acto knife on the rear, where you can see the red there, if I can get it to focus. So once we did that, I got the lens off, and I didn't realize that the red and the clear is actually two separate pieces. I thought it was just one piece. So that being said, when we take the lens and put it up on the RC4-wheel drive one, it doesn't quite match up. It's close. I thought it was going to be bigger, but the lens itself doesn't quite match up. So I just don't know if it's going to be worth it or not to take all this bucket out and put this one in. So as much as I want to have these taillights, guys, I think it's just going to be more of a hassle than anything. I really don't think it's going to be worth it. So there's really not much space in there. So you can see the beds, the drop beds right here. It's pretty tight in there. So to try and fit that in there and work with that and potentially damage the body, I think we're going to pass on this. It would have been cool, would have looked a lot more scale, but I think it's just not worth it. You know, potentially damaging the body and then having something screw up. So I think we'll pass on that, and we'll figure out some other plan for this truck. All right, guys, so I'm trying to figure out what else we can do for the truck for the build off. I do have this battery box. This is from ASA 3 Scale Products on Etsy. We had one of these in the blue truck. It was pretty awesome that you could access your battery and everything from here. It does look really good in the truck. The only thing for me is that it kind of shortens the box, so I don't really like that short box look. If we had like a full long bed and then had this in with a regular bed, I think it would look a lot better. So I'm not really sure if I want to go with this or not. One of the other things I've been wanting to do is I have these spare windows from our old Blazer. I've been wanting to cut the window to have like an open window here. So I think what we might do is cut these windows. These are just old spare windows. Try cutting these windows and putting them in, see what it looks like. And if we don't like it, we'll still have these ones that we could swap back in if we don't like it. Other thing we have is our Just RC decal. So we'll definitely get one of those up on the back window there as well. So I'm gonna get the Dremel out, and we'll start giving these windows a cut. All right, guys, so we got that cut off there. I'm gonna have to do some sanding. We might have to cut a little bit more. I'm not really sure until we test fit it. So I'm just going to, I got my spare K10 body here. I'm just gonna pop this in. We're gonna test it really quick. All right, so we just got our GMC dually project here. I'm just gonna check that. It looks really good. So I think we're just gonna clean this up. I know it looks worse than it actually is. We're just gonna sand this a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can clean this window, polish it a bit. But I'm really happy with that. It's gonna give us access to the interior. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking the interior out of this, and we'll take these windows out, and we'll get these ones popped in. All right, guys, so we got the windows out there. We're just getting these glued in, just using some little clamps, and we're using our micro crystal clear glue again. So just gonna pop another clamp in there, and we'll let this thing dry, and we'll start on the other side. All right, guys, so I was just getting everything back together there. As you can see, we got our windows cut there. It looks really good. I did paint just the edge in here flat black, as well as just in the inside, so that when you're looking in from the outside, it's black around the edge. You probably can't see it there, but that's kind of the point. One thing I noticed, though, if you guys can see, I'll try and zoom in, is the factory wiring harness is right there. You can see all the red wires. So before we put this back together, what I want to do is take the body off, take the interior out again, and I want to paint all those wires black. I know you can't really see it, but in person it really shows up. So before we submit this truck, I want to get that all painted so that when you're looking in, you don't see those nasty wires in there. All right, guys, and there it is. I wish we had more time to work on this project. Unfortunately, it's got a lot going on right now, and it's pretty much all we could really do in a short period of time. But I'm pretty happy with it. We're still going to work on this, you know, kind of outside of the build off. But I think this is all we're going to have time for, unfortunately. Really do love this truck, guys, and really happy with it so far. But like I said, we've been really busy. There's lots of other projects on the go. We got our K10 mud truck, still a work in progress. Also our GMC dually conversion, we're still working on that. So definitely stay tuned, guys. There's a lot more K10 content coming soon. But yeah, if you guys haven't already got yourself a K10, definitely go get one. You know, make it your own. It's a great platform, the Trailfinder 2. Awesome truck, guys. There's so many possibilities. I'm just looking forward to seeing everybody else's K10s, honestly. Good luck to all the contestants out there. There's 3 awesome trophies up for grabs. And if you haven't submitted one already, there's still time. Contest closes March 31st. And I'll link where you guys have to go to enter your build there. And if you're not able to do that, then guys, follow RC4WD Drive, because you'll have a chance to submit your vote for your favorite rig between April 1st and April 4th. So we're just looking at the submission form here, and it's asking for a build name. So I've never named one of my rigs before, so I'm really not sure what to call this one. I know it's just in the ready to run black color, so not really sure. But if you guys comment below, let me know, what should we name this truck, guys? But I think that's going to be all for this one. All right, guys, well, just like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.